first of all, congrats on the win. Huge one here at home to close out non-district play. Just overall thoughts on tonight?
Phenomenal effort by our kids. First half and second half, our offense really came out with something to prove. And I don't know what the stat line is, but I know that we had a good night tonight versus a very, very good Sharyland Pioneer defense. They hang their hat on what they do defensively, and so to come out with this win, it's a great sense of pride. And like you said, getting ready for the meat grinder, 32-6A. Everybody, kind of knows about it, but unless you're a part of it, you don't really know what it's about. Luckily, in my career, I've been in 32-6A before, and I know that it's a battle every single week. And so we're excited to get there, and we're going to get there very, very healthy. We're getting, our best defensive player has been out for 3 weeks, and he'll be back. So super excited for what's coming up.
Huge second half from your defense. You mentioned 0 points allowed. You had that huge interception to start the second half. How big was that to kind of set the tone for your defense?
I'll be honest with you, man. We really challenged our kids, our defensive staff at halftime, and we said, man, if we need to, we'll make some wholesale changes. But what we needed was just an attitude adjustment. We know we have the pieces, and they just needed to come up and perform. This is a very emotional ball game, especially 16, 17, 18-year-old boys that are out here, and they're battling. They give you their all, but sometimes you just need to remind them of who you really think that they are, and once they believe, you get the results that we have. We got a shutout in the second half versus a very good offensive scheme. So we're very proud. Then, at the end of the game there, Storm Montoya became our all-time touchdown leader for our program. He's at 57. He came into the game with one behind our former leader. And you're talking about, this is a relatively new school, but we've had some big names that have played here, from Gustavo Vasquez, Brian Chavez. Brian Chavez scored 9 touchdowns in one game, and he just eclipsed that kid. So pretty special, absolutely. And it couldn't have happened for a better kid. Just a phenomenal person on and off the field. So I'm super proud of Storm and happy for him.
You guys take that 38-21 lead, and you go on to kick that onside. I mean, what was the mindset going into that one, or the decision?
That's actually kind of a no-brainer. That's kind of in the football 101 rule book. Because of the penalty, that's a very calculated risk, and I think everybody in the world kind of knows that's the right move to make, regardless of what the score is, because if they do recover, they're still going to be on their side of the field. So you take that challenge, you take that risk. And we have a phenomenal kicker. He's getting looks from really big time programs for a reason. He puts some nasty spin on that ball wherever he kicks it, whether it's a punt or any onside kick or kick. So it worked out.
Last question, Coach. You mentioned, you guys are ready to the meat grinding now, 32-6A. You guys are back in 30-6A. Just what's the message to these guys as they prepare for that first game against a powerhouse like Harlingen?
The message is we have a lot of coaches on our staff, and myself included. We've had the privilege of coaching in 32-6A, and we've had success in 32-6A. So the preparation has to be to the standard that we placed for ourselves, and just to give you a chance to compete in 32-6A. So we'll never be naive enough to say we're guaranteeing a victory, nothing like that, because 32-6A is a real deal. The ball bounces in funny ways, but we're hoping that with preparation we eliminate risks, and we'll see what happens. We start off with a bang. The perennial Valley, the standard for Valley football, the Harlingen Cardinals, they're always mean and pissed off, and so we got to match that energy, and it should be a great game next Thursday here at Sam Stadium.
Definitely, Coach.